It was Christmas Eve, 1945, in Fayetteville, West Virginia. The Sodder family, George, Jennie, and their 10 children, were settling in for a night of holiday cheer. Stockings were hung, gifts were wrapped, and the family was ready for a cozy night. Around 1 o'clock in the morning, Jennie Sodder woke up to the smell of smoke. Now, most of us would probably hit snooze and assume it was just burnt toast. But Jennie had that mom instinct. She knew something was wrong. Mimicking Jennie. "George, wake up! Our house is on fire!" Mimicking George, groggy. "Can't it wait till morning?" Within minutes, the house was engulfed. George and Jennie scrambled to get their children out. They managed to rescue 4 of them. But 5 were still inside. Or were they? George did what any desperate father would do. He tried to climb back into the house to save his kids. First, he ran to grab his ladder. Problem? The ladder, which always stayed in the same spot, had mysteriously vanished. Next idea, drive one of his trucks to the second-floor window. Problem? Both of his trucks, which worked just fine the day before, decided to go full nope mode and wouldn't start. By now, Jennie was trying to call for help, but surprise, someone had cut the phone line. So there they stood, helpless, as their home crumbled into ashes. The fire department? Oh, they took their sweet time. They showed up 7 hours later. By that point, the house was gone, the fire was out, and the only thing left was a bunch of confused and devastated Sodders. The real kicker? No remains. Not a single bone. Scientists later confirmed that even in a house fire, human bones don't just disappear, so unless these kids were made of marshmallow fluff, something didn't add up. Jennie was no fool. She even tried burning animal bones in her oven to see if they would disintegrate. They didn't. Mimicking Jennie. "Oh, so I can cook a whole Thanksgiving turkey and still have bones left, but 5 children just turned to dust? Sure, that makes sense." And then there were the warnings. Weeks before the fire, a strange man showed up at the Sodder house trying to sell life insurance. Mimicking the man. "Buy insurance or your house will burn and your children will disappear." George, being a no-nonsense kind of guy, kicked him out. But then, a week later, another man was seen lurking around, messing with the Sodders' electrical wiring. The night of the fire, a neighbor saw someone throwing what looked like a firebomb onto the Sodders' roof. Coincidence? I think not. Several witnesses claimed they saw the missing Sodder children alive after the fire. A waitress in Charleston said she served breakfast to a group of kids with 2 mysterious men, and a woman in Florida said she saw them in a hotel. So, what really happened to the Sodder children? Here are the theories. 1, they died in the fire, but the evidence was destroyed. Unlikely because even a crematorium leaves bones behind. 2, they were kidnapped as revenge against George. He had enemies in the Italian community because of his anti-Mussolini views. 3, it was part of a child trafficking ring. There are eerie similarities to other kidnappings of that time. 4, aliens. Okay, probably not, but at this point, who knows? So what do you think? Did the Sodder children perish in the fire, or were they taken? Drop your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, because mysteries like this, they're just getting started. And